Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, April 12, 2025. You could find yourself taking on an active, nurturing role right now. While the mood is playful and pleasant today, there is a tendency towards excess that is probably best tamed. You might be seeking some positive feedback and validation from people and the world around you, which can be successful in some ways. However, avoid investing too much of your happiness into this. Fortunately, it's a good time to connect, especially as the day advances. You can feel inspired to take action, but you're also in good shape to talk things through. North Node connections are healthy and invigorating for friendships and personal interests. They're also great for pursuing a cause that's close to your heart. You could be answering to the many cosmic nudges to improve networking and build friendships. Even though your planetary ruler, Venus, has been asleep for nearly a month, you're probably enjoying the vibe more than most other zodiac signs. This is due to her current retrograde transit through your solar house of friendships, aspirations, and online dating that will continue on until April 12th. You're likely reconnecting with many old friends, lovers, or significant exes during this period in time. If you know whom you'd like to catch up with, reach out now and see if your stars align. Just don't make any major decisions around matters of the heart. You'll regret them later. What happened around April 4th? Something from this day may come back around when Mercury in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. A fateful opportunity might come up in conversation yet again. It might be a networking opportunity, social media strategy, or professional aspiration. Whatever it may be, know that destiny is on your side. You could feel more confident about who you want to be associated with or which dreams you plan on pursuing in your career path. There are times when you, who are typically emotional and internalized, can be outgoing and glamorous, and with today's planetary alignment, you have the opportunity to shine. You may experience a day or two of feeling you want to entertain and share your bubbly mood with those you love. Why not spread good cheer with a bountiful feast made from organic produce that is grown locally? Prepare a meal with the intention to spread this feeling of well-being throughout your intimate community. Shyness can override your natural talents on this day. As energizing and goal-oriented as this vibration is, this is one thing that can really come out. It can be troublesome. Many suffer bouts of shyness on a regular basis. Of the reasons for this is a fear of standing alone. It's important for you to recognize the talents and strengths you possess, and to give yourself the confidence boost you need on days like this. Having the moon in a playful and creative part of your chart as Jupiter moves into his final 2 months in your busy work sector might be sending some mixed messages from today's stars, but this is one time when these playful and creative lunar vibes need to win out. With the moon not only returning to your work sector tomorrow but to begin the lead up to a full moon that is going to energize things across the income, work and career fronts, as the professional gods call for a wait-and-see approach, this can be the right distraction at the right time. Having come full circle from last month's eclipsing full moon in your romantic sector, today's romantically charged lunar vibes will have some unfinished business and will be in no mood for the working week trying to get in the way. The moon has returned to find the force that turned an ordinary full moon into a total lunar eclipse has gained even more support and is even more determined to keep the spirit of romance alive. Virgo, efficiency meets intention. Your quote of the day, order with meaning is sacred. Your color of the day is clay brown, practical and warm. Lucky numbers, 6, 12, 24. You may feel the urge to refine a plan, system, or space. Do it with care. Watch out for the urge to fix others before yourself. A detail today could reveal a hidden opportunity. Let patience be your superpower. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to settle in and breathe into the energy of April 13, 2025. This reading isn't about predicting the future in some distant or detached way. It's about tuning into the rhythm of your present, helping you feel a little more aligned with your inner truth, and reminding you that your journey is unfolding with purpose, even when things feel unclear. Wherever you're joining from today, whether it's morning coffee, a quiet walk, or a moment stolen between tasks, this is your space to pause and connect. The first card that steps forward is the Six of Swords, and there's such a gentle kind of wisdom in this card. It speaks to transitions, not necessarily dramatic ones, but the slow and steady movement from one emotional shore to another. You may be in the midst of leaving something behind, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. It could be a mindset that no longer fits, a chapter that's naturally closing, or even a relationship dynamic you're redefining. This card honors the courage it takes to move forward even when you're not sure what's next. It reminds you that healing doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes, it's as quiet as making peace with the past and choosing to carry only what's necessary. If you've been sensing a shift within, even a subtle one, the Six of Swords is a sign that you're moving in the right direction toward calmer waters, more aligned connections, and greater clarity. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. This energy is nurturing, intuitive, and deeply compassionate. Today, you may feel especially connected to your emotional world or to the people around you who need a little extra understanding. The Queen of Cups invites you to lead with your heart, but not to the point of self-sacrifice. Her strength is in her empathy, her ability to hold space without losing herself in other people's waves. Maybe you've been someone else's anchor lately, or maybe you've needed one and haven't known how to ask. Let this card remind you that emotional depth is a gift, and when you honor it, your own and others, you create space for healing and connection. This might be a beautiful time to journal, reach out to a friend, or even just sit in quiet reflection. Your sensitivity is not a burden, it's your superpower. The third card we're working with is the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card because it celebrates effort, the kind you've been quietly putting in, maybe without even realizing it. This is the card of craftsmanship, dedication, and progress over perfection. Whether you've been working on yourself, your relationships, your goals, or your actual work, this card affirms that what you're doing matters. You're building something lasting, something meaningful, and even if you're not seeing results just yet, they are coming. Think of this like tending a garden. You water, you weed, you wait, and eventually, something blooms. Keep going. Every small step counts, even when no one else sees it. Especially then. And now, the Knight of Wands comes blazing in with a burst of bold, passionate energy. If you've been feeling stuck or unsure, this card might be your permission slip to shake things up. It's a call to reconnect with your enthusiasm, to take a leap, to act on something that excites you even if it's a little impulsive or imperfect. When was the last time you followed a spark just because it felt good? The Knight of Wands doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect, he moves with courage and curiosity. Maybe today's the day to start that creative project, book that weekend trip, or finally, speak your truth. Let yourself feel lit up by life again. Our final card for today is the Ten of Cups, and what a beautiful note to end on. This card is all about emotional fulfillment, deep gratitude, and the kind of joy that comes from knowing you're aligned with what really matters. It's not about having everything look perfect on the outside, it's about inner peace, loving connections, and a sense of wholeness that comes from within. If you're already feeling this today, soak it in. If not, let this card be a gentle reminder that this kind of happiness is possible and within reach. Sometimes we forget how much beauty surrounds us in the everyday, the way the sun comes through the window, the sound of someone laughing, the stillness of early morning. The Ten of Cups nudges you to notice it, to be present for it, to claim it, in whatever way it shows up. Together, these cards, the Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups, paint a picture of a day that asks for both softness and bravery. A day that holds space for your healing, your heart, your hard work, and your hope. You're allowed to move on. You're allowed to feel deeply. You're allowed to work toward what matters. You're allowed to be excited. And yes, you are absolutely allowed to be happy. So now I'd love to hear from you. What part of today's reading resonated with you most? Are you feeling the energy of transition? The call to reconnect with joy? Or maybe you're simply appreciating the reminder that your emotions are valid and your journey is sacred. Whatever came up for you, feel free to share in the comments. Your story might just help someone else feel seen too. Wherever you are today, may you feel grounded, encouraged, and reminded that you are exactly where you need to be.